Dumelang, you guys. Welcome to yet another episode on Stories with K Match. If you are here even today, Mudimu, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. The Lord is good. Oh my God, I'm so thankful, you guys. Some of y'all have been messaging me over the week. Just you guys are just encouraging me on this initiative. Thank you so much for the love, for the messages, for the encouragement, you guys. Because sometimes we need the encouragement. Let me just share with y'all something very short that happened this past week, you guys. I felt so I'm looking for the word. So I don't want to say depressed. Just think of a word that could partner with depressed, right? I felt like my life was just not stagnant, just delayed. You know, the devil ministers to you, and I just felt like I could be far, should be far, could have been, should have been, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just judge yourself, you feel bad about yourself, sometimes you compare yourself with other people, and I was just so sad, you guys, and I was just crying, and I couldn't get off bed. It was so hectic. But I also realized that, you know what, it's okay to feel the emotions and go through the emotions. But the good thing about depression is that depression has no power. When you are ready to get off bed, it won't pull you back. You get off and you go. So the power is with who? Me. The power is in your hands. When you want to get up, you get up. If you want to stay there and keep on crying, you will stay there and keep on crying. So you guys, I'm just talking to some of y'all who are just feeling like things are not happening. There's a delay. It's not happening. There's the challenges here and there. The challenges, because the challenges will come, and then you just feel like it was just one step forward and a whole million steps backward. Because I feel like that sometimes. If you are feeling like that, I know what you're going through, and that's okay. And a lot of us are going through it. Young people in my age group, we are going through that. What's going on? We are trying, Mara. Sometimes I won't go. But you know what? When you are ready to get up, you will get up and you will push. But if you still want to stay there, you'll stay there. And today, and I can never talk about today, man. Mushi, what at this side? And I don't know if I'm dreaming. But anyway, my guest today, guys, is one of the people who's also taking, pushing a hustle. I'm telling you, you guys, you will know him. You are bound to know him. One day, the whole world will know him because he's one of the greatest. I'm not going to call him actor. I'm going to call him a performer. The greatest performer of our time. Mutu obatung o push up physical theater. Hey. Linda Jonka sidu khona ke na stamina. Una lista. It's a fantastic. Anyway, you guys, before you see him, he's a fine brother of mine who's just doing the things. You might have seen him on your social medias. If you haven't, now you're gonna see him, because after this, you're gonna follow him, you're gonna like his videos, you're gonna share, you're gonna comment. We are going to promote this young African brother, because let me tell you, Denzel Washington ain't got nothing on him. Trust. Like you can actually see the six-pack from inside. Inside the jacket. Why would you must encourage jacket?
As you know, as a performer,
yes,
you always need to keep fit.
Yes.
Yeah, and have a stamina for any opportunity when it comes.
Yeah. Like I can't deal. Like I'm not a physical theater person, and I'm just not fit, and I just don't understand why you guys jog and why.
Well, jogging, I don't do jogging.
Okay, you don't jog.
Yeah, no, I don't do jogging.
And then six-pack jog.
Sit-ups. Not really. Not really. I was once.
Really?
Yes.
I can't imagine you.
I was once there.
Let's not.
Maybe. when I was
We are
young.
going to edit.
No. Thing is, yeah.
So keep it ready before, leave now.
Yo, I did that search.
Okay, so this is coffee.
Tea. Okay.
All right, and then we have milk. We don't do drink. Okay, all right. All right, and then there's sugar. Okay, so what I don't do in this show, this guy is a what? Introduce yourself. I get I say, Jackie, so. This is what I do. This is just introduce yourself. How about introduce yourself? Either way.
Yo.
So
you went like a little man.
tell us about yourself.
That question.
Tell us
Okay.
about yourself.
My name is Jack Mabuka Chaba. Full names is Jack Makoto Mabuka Chaba.
What does it mean? Do you know?
Well, the story behind that is funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Tell us
it's
the
one
story.
Woo! When I know the story.
Tell us the story.
Okay, fine. This name came from my grandfather.
Yeah.
Yes, my grandfather.
Paternal, maternal.
Paternal. Yes. So my grandfather was someone who already he used to walk around. He used to walk a lot. So all the time, every night, then
He's walking.
Yeah.
Yourself.
yeah, like Mautrababa and all that. Then you call the young ones or Batsabama massage. That's how I was being told. Correct. Hence the big foods. Hence.
Let's see the food. Let's see the food.
That's size 9. I started wearing size 9 at grade 10.
Oh my God.
Believe me.
You're lying.
Believe me.
Grandfather vibes.
Grandfather vibes. So my grandfather is Makoto, but it was extracted from the word Makoto. From Makoto.
Oh, Makoto
Yes.
isn't like
Makoto,
no.
yes. That's how the name came about.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, do you even hear how Jack speaks? He's just like performing. Like, hey!
For me.
No, you don't remember. It's like it's in you. And it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. It's good. Okay, sorry. Makotoni, Mabuka Chaba.
Mabuka Chaba.
Spanish guy.
From my father.
But again, I need to shout out to your dad. So I'm assuming that your father is present in your life. I need to shout out to your dad. You are cancelling the other 2 episodes that we did not air. Number I forgot.
Okay.
But whatever number that you are the first person, the first guest I've had ever since I started to have a father present.
Oh.
Can we all clap for Jack's father? Hello. Please, can you say something to your dad?
Tema, for Frostana Blind. Out your mama, you played your role. Frostana Blind.
That's so sweet. I'm telling you, you're the first person. Okay, Jonathan.
I'm 24 years old. Yes, born and bred in Joburg, but originally from Limpopo. Yes, I think I would say I'm a very short-tempered person. That one I don't want to lie about it. I get frustrated easily, more especially when things are not coming right. Or maybe when I'm not being heard, or maybe I feel like my voice is not being heard. Yeah. And secondly, I would say I'm very loving. And I'm passionate with things like art. You know, things like art. And I would say I'm a person who can talk to you and feel different after you talk to me.
That energy.
Yeah, I have that energy. Yeah. Because a lot of people will be like, you changed my life after what we did and everything. And not by that day, I was like, you
are just yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Fast forward to Jack, an artist. I would call myself an all-rounder.
Okay.
Yeah, because I almost do everything.
Yeah, art.
Yeah.
You lie.
Serious.
Okay, before we get to the art,
Yeah.
before the question you're at, and then your short temper, I'll wait.
My short temper, I used to.
Oh, wait, mom.
The kids that I was playing with.
Okay.
Yes.
Where's
Yeah, as a kid.
So you
Yeah,
are not
but then-
here.
No.
Like,
That's
this guy become a
not
police.
it, no. For me to do that, I'd rather
Yeah.
mala and buy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how do you deal with your temper? Are you dealing with it because you know or you have it?
Growing up, I used to take out my anger on objects. Yeah.
Like
Either
this?
maybe I would
Not
chat
more.
Siliana. To like do all these things, the Lord at the end of the day, I would feel satisfied. Yeah.
And now?
And now, because I once went through an anger management therapy thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now you can handle it better.
yeah.
You are in the
yeah.
process.
Yeah, I have an escape world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jack is an all-rounder. What do you do?
I'm an actor,
Yes.
voice artist,
Yes.
a model,
Yes. We want to see.
adventuring dancer,
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen you do the things.
and what? Yes. Yes.
No, you can't say yes because I sat here while waiting for you and I had a Sipiri.
Sipiri.
Yes.
What's Sipiri, man?
Sipiri was like, Happy Jack can sing. Kiri Jack sing.
Oh yes, I can
can you
sing. I'm
forget?
a poet also. Guys.
And you're a poet. Oh,
Yay.
why are you selling yourself short? Start afresh.
Jack
Yes.
is an actor,
Yes.
a poet, a
Yes.
voice artist,
Yes.
adventuring dancer,
Yes.
and a singer.
Oh, what's the show? That's singing.
Well, because the other people who can sing. Yeah.
But now you can just sing.
Yeah,
Not
you see, there are
sing.
singers.
And then there are singers.
There are, but
When I'm here,
yes,
when
like
I'm
our
open,
band.
I'll sing.
No, they are singers.
And then there, your bed.
Yes.
When I say open. But
They
I'm
are
better
open.
than chorus.
You. Not you singing, not you.
And I go practice
Hey,
it.
yeah.
And I go practice it.
Palazito lo palaz.
So what does it mean to be an? Why do you call yourself an adventuring dancer? What does that mean?
Because I've always thought I can't dance
Okay.
until I've gave it a try, until I took dancing lessons.
Yeah.
And I was told, no, you can't do this.
You can
because
actually
you're a
dance.
first learner. And
Yeah.
usually someone who claims not to be a dancer, they can't like grasp those movements so quick. Yeah.
So maybe it's just because when you are just a performer, it's in you, so you can
Yes,
perform anything.
yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
you are an actor, so you can act like you can dance.
Exactly.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalapil and then born and bred here.
Yes.
Limpopo ke guys, right?
Limpopo ga e ke ra Motiba.
Hamutiba.
Yes,
Hamutiba
yeah.
ke Hapili boy.
Motiba, yes, next to Teflop, a place called Nobody.
Oh,
But-
no boat.
Yes.
Mama tapping asking Sam.
Yeah. You see? Next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so azange ka dula gae sebaka.
Okay.
I just stayed gae for about 2 years. Yeah, I did my grade 1 and my grade 2. Then I came through because I was seeing flames.
At home.
Yes.
Like witchcraft.
Not really witchcraft, but you know that thing of staying with. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this. I'm a third born.
Of
I'm a third born.
that's
Also a last born. Third born, last born.
Amen.
Yes, I have a sister and a brother. 5 years gap between us.
Okay.
So by then my sister was young. Also my brother was young. And by then my sister was to take care of us. Of which now that's when I understand what it was too much.
Literally literary.
Yes.
The
And
kids
our
literally.
parents were here.
In Joburg,
My sister by
working.
that time was doing grade 8. Imagine now you yourself seeing a grade 8 kid.
Taking care.
How do you receive a grade 8 kid taking care of a grade 1 year old? Yeah, because I did my grade 1 and 2. And my brother was doing, I think, grade 4. 4 or 6 by then.
Literally.
Really 3. Because it was during tough times. But tough.
What do you mean? What was tough?
It was tough because when you know when parents start something and we firstly see to baba, now there's those
Politics.
Yes, politics.
Boragadi,
Besides even the
borangwane.
politics, there's also pressure from my father. Okay, now kinyeti,
Ke na le bana.
and everything. Then we moved out. Then us moving out, we stayed with my aunt. Like with my aunt, also even space, it wasn't so accommodating. It's three and all my cousins and everyone. So my parents were forced to okay, now they should
Build
one then that's when we stayed. Yeah. For almost 5 years in Togo Heights and Game Creek. I left to go high. No, I left to go high in the 3 room, but the 1 room to another room was complete. But the 2 rooms did 2 rooms.
This are
Yeah. Yeah. So I reached to a point where my sister, being my sister, and her being a teenager by then, she was also, of course, like being attracted to things. I know with theater, so at some point, my what's the way that's over? They were not healthy because it got to a point where I was being addicted to the kasuki, the meats. Like during the day, in the morning, afternoon, like even if they
like
would
bargaining pepom.
yes, I reached to a point where I grab pepom.
Because like again, she's not there to cook.
No, she was cooking. I just got addicted to that
as like a coping thing.
Because during primary, whenever by then my sister and my brother are not there. I can't cook. So the only thing I access to the mabani, sukiri, and water, hearts, hence sugar. Yes. So I got to a point where he grabbed a bomb. And my parents were not pleased, and my parents, fortunately enough, they understood. Then they decided, okay, rather my sister
yeah.
So that's when I started my grade 3 things went fine. That's where Lauren, even the anger things came through. That's where Lauren, my therapy things started to come up.
As a child. So was it maybe, would you say, did you have anger maybe from the situation? Or were you angry at your parents or what?
I don't think to I had that to be angry and to have that thing of saying, why do I feel like it's someone's responsibility for me to be, But then I think it is just that thing of that's who I am, being short-tempered and thinking of the only solution to ease off this anger or thing is to
break something or fight.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now you are in Vetkopen, you're doing your primary.
Okay, I was in Vetkopen. Things were just fine. We're fine. I felt good. Yeah. They get high when they see me, but which
is boy.
Always get there, can you turn your I didn't tell yeah. So very good yes things. So I think my artistic side showed up during my grade 5. But I wasn't aware. But only my teacher and maybe even fellow students saw that or felt that. But now I was completely not aware. By that time it was when I grow up I want to be a pilot.
Yes.
They go high.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Go high, they're still waiting for me to be pilot.
Today.
Because it's one career Lauren I've been preaching from primary until grade 10. Then I was like, ooh, reality.
You ain't gonna be no pilot, friend.
Yeah. So the thing I'm saying, my artistic side was showed off from grade 5. It is because during art and culture, right? I would always like stand out. Whether it's a project or whatever, during drama, it's a dance, I would always stand out. Then everyone wanted to be in my group.
Like the winning team.
Because they knew with this one, I go vote him.
Yes.
I understand.
Denzel.
Yeah, and my teacher by then was Mr. Mato, called Mr. Mato. He would always tell me, no, you are doing good. Why listen to act and everything?
Art and culture.
Yeah, art and culture teacher. But by then I was like, yeah. But then venturing into high school. Grade 8, I went to Deep Fruit West. Yes. Grade 8, I went to Deep Fruit West.
You are not acting.
I'm not acting by
You're
that time.
just
Yeah. Then I was introduced into hip hop. I was once a rapper.
No, Lily nigga. You know what about nigga?
My nigga.
No, Lily nigga.
Yeah.
Opera YMCMB.
Wena, buruku fika mo.
Lily way.
Yeah, damo. You know what I mean?
Lema fadi bandal.
Yeah. So I was once there. Yeah. Then grade 8, yes. It was that face. Face. Yeah, you know.
You are finding yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Then I completely not really completely, but eventually I lost interest along the way.
Yeah, we have a need.
Yes. Then grade 9, I got to be a president just for of which somehow I felt like this life, the nigga life, what me having to be single hip hop sessioning, and when you check on hip hop sessioning, there are kinds of people, There are people who drink, there are people who smoke, and on Monday, students will be like, hey, we saw President Kokaika, and they will confuse me as one of those people that smokes and everything.
So you were there, but you were not doing those things.
Yeah, because I felt like during my presidency time,
yes.
It felt
Obama,
so good. During my Obama time,
yes,
it felt like I wasn't living my life to the fullest, because I felt like I was living my life according to other people's expectations
of Obama.
Yes, my whereabouts. How should I look like when I'm out there? How should I speak to people? Because it got to a point already. I was known not only by people who were schooling at West, but also by other students from different schools. And when they greet me, it's like President, and I'll be like, hey, how's it? And that time I give him tone. I'm trying to think. What
not the terrorist president?
I wouldn't say so, but it's because of the thing, I was introduced to by our main facilitator of SFC, Mr. Mahal, because the previous president didn't do much. So Mr. Mahal told me you need to set the bar high, because Skolo Socialist in charge, where now I think I was the second president.
Yes, Skolo
Yeah, so then I had to come up with something. Yeah, and it was during that time with the stage, with the pomade,
but the pomade ya polish.
Hey, stupid.
No, polish.
Oh, we relax and figure die. Just that one very cycle.
Oh, but I was
my cousin, Philip. That cousin introduced me into things. Yes.
Okay. I see.
So, yeah.
What's another time?
No.
More.
Okay. It's any. But again, shake.
Buboja.
He didn't just corrupt for a week. Yes. When? So, Scotani Pafika. Like I was living almost two lives. President, formal, and there's me, skinny jeans, and color block.
Oh my God.
I've lived to the cruise panda and all that. Then the following year, it's grade 10. I moved from District West to Panamla because by then District West is not grade 10.
Yes.
So I went to Panamla. It felt like a new kid doing a grade 8 in high school. Everyone was big by that time. Okay, yeah. Oh yes, take peer pressure. You know that thing I think I've always liked attention. Hence I'm in this.
You're a performer.
Yes.
You love attention.
First day, grade 10. They were like the new grade 10s. If you are here as a new grade 10, science this side, economics this side,
history
this side. I was like, who? Me? History? Never. By that time, we don't tell history fast. Right. And they were like, science.
Why are science?
You stage again.
I don't know. We are sciencing physics.
I was like, brother man. Sciencing. Which is it? 3 months later, I felt like space. So the other technique that I use in life is that I always associate myself with the winners. Understand? So that I can learn from them.
Yeah.
So I got like friends
physics.
Sean and Sylvester, and eventually along the way we got this other guy called Josias. Josias was a long friend with Sean. Understand? They were so good comments and they were so good with English, they were also so good with physical science. Then I was like, when? Yes. So yeah, that's how I've been.
And so you stayed to go physics?
Not really. I was an average performer.
So, but you finished your metric physics?
Yes.
Okay.
With science and pure maths. Then grade 11.
How did you maths getting first line?
Grade 11 year feet. There's so many of us who are now like taking now with maths. Because now the X was getting fatter. You know, finding the X was getting fatter now and complex. They were like, Banabaka, you can still do science, maths lead. But no worry, it's gonna disadvantage you when you get to varsity.
Okay.
Because when you have a level 3 in pure maths and someone who has like level 5 or 6 of maths lead, it's equivalent.
Okay, yes.
I was like, no, hotel.
Pure maths.
The hotel. Metric, that's when now I started seeing things. So, that's when I started understanding X. For what is X?
What is solving?
Wow, understand.
X.
Even the physical science there, your geography was, yeah.
Okay, you passed your metric.
Passed my metric then.
And there's no acting anyway.
There's no acting by then. It's 2014 when I completed my metric. Then I think I was also confused and not ready to be in varsity. Honestly, I wasn't ready by then. Because I delayed everything. My parents told me, did you apply? And I lied. I said yes. And the January 2015, they were like, and then
what's going on?
I was like, I was so going on. Because
but like, what's going on in your mind? You are not applying. We can change it. So
in me, I was like, I want to take, like, it was a deliberate gap year. You understand? And also, I lied to my parents, of which God please forgive me. But I took advantage of my parents. It's the old generation, so they don't know how these things work. Because in my family, my brother and my sister, no one went to varsity. Oh yes, my brother went, but did only 1 semester. So, one university.
that's all.
Yes, it's tough. Yeah. So I lied, and then 2015, reality checks. No more carry. I can come back and buy airtime whenever I want. Now I need to decide whether do I starve for data or and not be on social media. One understand?
Come on, a girlfriend.
Yeah, by that time I had girlfriend. Fortunately enough, I was so fortunate. I was so fortunate. Or maybe came after that group of saying, well, I'm not a betting type.
I'll betting type.
I want to challenge a woman.
I'll bet.
What betting a man go again? Like honestly, I can do it for you, but you're thinking like you wanna so. Hey, hi, I'll win. No, I don't wanna lie. It's tough.
I wish you to salute.
Salon is nkaya lwena, kapate. Mara oro no odra miriri ko fethelete ke ya salon. It's tough.
Why?
I don't know. I think I feel good if it comes from me, but not from me to you to someone.
Ankari, kinga di pets
Yeah, you see with that one, yeah, that's when I can. Yeah, because by that time, I don't think that I had that courage and katana shoko. Always.
So you know, how easy to
No. Now I've changed.
Okay.
I can't do that. Ever since. Oh yes, I'm a father.
Okay.
I'm a father with a 4-year-old daughter. Yes. Your papa mood. Yes. So now, like it or not, I have to.
For the child.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I give you little one, so I have to take out telling. Or by the run, update even if they lie, they lie. If they don't lie,
as long as I'm right.
I'm playing my role. I'm present. Yeah, like protect financially, emotionally. I'm there for one. Even the mama one, even though we are not together, but I'm there for them. Understand? Whenever they. So, 2015, school-wise, I didn't go. Then March, now I started feeling. I think I was at an early stages of depression. By then, because now I started feeling I'm losing hope. I feel like, okay, what was the point of me going to school if I'm just gonna sit at home and do nothing?
And come on, you are the one who didn't apply.
Come on, the one who didn't apply. By that time, I didn't go over. Understand? Because I know that once I taste money, I wouldn't get courage to go to school. And I've always wanted to go to school, but I didn't know what I want to do at school at that time. Then March, the reason why I'm saying what I think it was early stages of depression was because my routine was now like the same. I wake up, I go to gym, I come back, bath, go to library, play with Wi-Fi, not knowing what to do, not even downloading anything, and go to LIDA. There's a LIDA foundation that I joined early March, I think around that time.
Okay, the foundation.
Okay, LIDA foundation, it deals I would say it's youth outreach. You understand? They do the arts, Bible studies and everything. So now when I got to LIDA, because it was like kids, you see your primary kids. So when I was there, I was asked to be a facilitator.
Of course, you're an artist. You come with that
time,
energy.
I even facilitate something. I don't know. No, I think what I'm capable, but I don't know what is it. I was facilitating drama. By that time, I didn't know I can facilitate the drama.
Because it's in you.
It's in me. Yeah. I've always figured ways.
Yeah.
You understand? So, fast forward, I was in LIDA. 2015.
Yeah.
Fast forward with LIDA and routine same day. From library to LIDA to choir. Clap and tap choir. Clap and tap choir. Choir Mukas called Melodies.
Oh.
Then I joined it. So every day I was living like that. Wake up, gym, library, LIDA, choir, home, sleep. That was my daily routine. Nothing
but at least you were doing something. Were you happy?
I was doing something, but I felt like it wasn't a distraction enough.
Because you were not fulfilled.
Yeah, even though like I was doing something, but whatever that I was doing, it's the same thing every day.
And a person's mind does not operate like that. You can't do something. Too much of anything is not good for anybody. We are not made like that.
Until there was time, I think it was the 15th of September, 2 days after my birthday, we're at LIDA. That time LIDA operated for Rishumi, right? Then there's a group, an organization called Propaganda Arts. They came through because Propaganda Arts, was operating for Internet, right? And then when they came through to Rishumi, they asked to use one of the classes they already were doing the thing. So because Kolaida choir, it's been done by everyone, like others can do poetry, others can do drama. But choir is for everyone. So Rabadima class, you were doing drama because everyone had to go
To choir.
Yes. So those guys, they were practicing, they were rehearsing poetry, ensembled poetry. I think another get late make it another excited you know, I always classify another get
Whenever they are
doing poetry. So during choir, I was like, no man, let me just go that side. You got with Then I felt something. That moment I felt something. That's when I met with Clinton, I met with Fusi, Bolerato, you know, Botebo. I felt something. I was like, there's home somewhere. There's a room for me. Then I was like, then I spoke to Lerato. Then I was like, so he did a guy this thing. They were like, oh, you're ready. I was like, young Taz and children like you. Then I meet all the side again. I have a poem. I'm a Sevelanyana. Then she was like, yeah, you have potential. How about next week? It was Friday. How about next week you come to our rehearsal space and you see how we do things? What are you doing here? By that time, I didn't know what I was doing. It's called facilitation. Now I am the senior of that department. HOD. Understand? Yeah. Then Monday I went to the rehearsal space. Then I sat there. They welcomed me. There were so many, like they had that military vibe type of behavior. You know, when you are new in space, they greet you with, you know, the culture and everything was so amazing. And I was like, this is life. Then I sat there. Then they were rehearsing some scene. I think they were preparing for something. So this other guy couldn't pull an accent and traits, character traits of a colored guy. And not sitting there, I'm like,
I can do it like that. I know what you mean.
And they kept on saying, come on, get it.
It's just so simple.
And then,
can I try?
And they're like, oh.
New guy.
Yes. Then I did, and they were like, oh, yes. You see, we went to this.
How did 2 line?
Come on.
2 line.
I don't remember what I said. It's been long.
Okay.
Then, later on, then I was like, Lerot, I want to join. Okay, if you want to join, are you sure? I was like, yeah, no. Just know more high, we behave like this, we do things this way, punctuality, everything. I was so excited by that time. I was like, yes.
Everything.
Oh, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
The following day, he came now, the first one to come to the space. With all black and everything. Being introduced, man, that 2 hours was hard, Like the warm-ups and everything. I was excited. But yo, are we gonna do this every day? Because teacher drama. We didn't know this warm-ups. Just get there, like stand by.
Action.
Yeah, I'm like action. No, when you're acting, you do like that time we got the show. I get introduced to space. What is space? What is staging? How do you project? How do you? I was like, whoa!
It's a lot.
So all along, I was fooling myself. Education is important. Going to school is very important. Believe me. Then, luckily, the following week, we got a post about poetry competition with Drama for Life based conference. We were supposed to be doing ensemble poetry. I don't quite remember exactly the day what was the reason why people couldn't go, but I think really direct. Understand? So then we decided, okay, everyone will audition individual. 2015 by that time. Then amongst the 3 of us, I'm still new in this theater thing, and these 2 guys have been in the thing. Amongst them, I was the one
you get
who
taken
made it to be part of the competition. Okay, cool. Lerato was like, my guy, I'm gonna cook you now. I'm gonna prepare you for stage. And then they worked with me, everyone, like, we had our normal rehearsal and also my one-on-one rehearsal in preparation for that. Cool. Then we went to Drama for Life, qualified level 1 of the competition, and made it through to level 2, and made it through to finals. That's when now I met the poets.
Isn't isn't Barret?
The poets. You know, that's when I met the poets, and they clapped me. That's how I can put it. You know, but I appreciate the process that I went through because I got to learn a lot. You understand? By that time, it was my first time being on a professional theatre stage.
Ever.
How big it was. And by that time, I'm used to rehearsing my poems, a projector. But by that time, we had a mic. So when you project on a mic, it's like,
don't breathe it too much.
So it was
technical.
But I was kicked out like third leg. Because first leg I made it through. Second leg I was kicked out. Because last leg it was third leg of which Lord as well as the determined of which Lord this guy called Sewan. That's where I got inspired and I saw that actually there's so much potential. That's when I started having confidence in myself with poetry. You understand? Then as time goes on, man, poetry, and everything, you know, I'm discovering new things. So, okay, no, I can do this, I can say this.
I can say it like this, I can have rhythm.
Like, during even high school, there was a time when we attempted poetry, but my friend Shaw is a good writer. That guy is a good writer, but he's the one who wrote the poems. But literally, like almost the poems are everyone that's all. But everyone has their own piece. Right? Then I was like, I didn't know that I can write my own stuff. You understand? Obviously, my first stuff, like, they were so weird.
Yes, of course.
The car should unite and not the goodbye. You see those Mandela. You see those type of
Mandela
you know, those vibes.
Yes.
Then, cool, we came back. Now we rehearse. 2015, boom, down.
It's over.
Then, but 2015, during my time in the library and everything, I was also applying.
For school now?
Yes.
For what?
I was applying. I was just applying for whatever that I qualified for. Because now also I was getting pressure from Kumse. Understand? My parents were like, you need to do something.
And then one hour at that time?
Yes.
Already one hour?
One hour.
2016.
2016. No?
So 2015 una le stress gape sa re hona le mpa mo tabeng e.
Yona September birthday I think I celebrated it over. Yes. Yes, you know. You know. Then my parents like were even though like they were not really emphasizing this, but I could tell, I could feel it. But you need to do something. Next day you need to go to school or go to
work.
Find a job. Find something alone you can do.
Something tangible.
But then I was like, okay, sharp, I'm not ready to work. Because I know myself, Second, I was like, yeah, I want to apply. But also, that's when I started discovering my potential in the arts. Like, this is what I want to do. I don't care. I can do this. I can do this. You understand? Then 2016, I applied. 2016, I was provisionally selected by UJ. TUT didn't reply. Replied me around April somewhere. That time, Lady NS first I didn't like have someone who
hold your hand.
Yes, someone who was doing in university because I was expecting that kind of guidance from my siblings. Understand? So things were just sloppy and everything. But I tried my best to apply, and my parents saw
that you are trying.
But then 2016, I really wanted like to go to school so that the hot of my parents, because I could see them from one other thing. Now they feel they've raised a failure. You know, even the Kokasi people, they talk, okay, Mutuile metric, pass the bachelor, then what? So, from not being able to go to school.
So you didn't go 2016?
I didn't go. So, it leads to another 2 years of gap year now.
And the baby is coming?
Now the baby is coming.
And the coming from Bahrain?
No, coming from they had to accept. Fortunately enough, I have like supportive parents. Even though I know what
obviously they were not happy.
Yeah, but they didn't make a fuss around us. They were like, "Udra So we're just gonna support you the very same way we supported your sister and your brother. Never be delivered." I think I'm so lucky and one of the luckiest people to understand. And I wasn't still not pressurized to go to work because I feel like after Wana Africa, they were supposed to have been on my neck.
Go work, yeah.
But it was just that thing of saying, why was I create something
they were still saying go to school.
Yeah, they were still saying
like,
apply. You understand? But
like
then in the meantime, apply, get a job, do something. Because they were also like helping out, you know, so, and I appreciate that. So 2016, that's when now I felt like I'm losing it. At some point, I felt like the Tomileka a boom boom. Now the art is so quiet.
And you feel like that mostly when you know the potential that you have. Because now you know the potential that you have, but you are not doing anything. Your potential haunts you.
Yeah. Understand? Then boom, Wanafi, Kaju. It's tough. July, luckily enough, I started attending festivals. So Lerato told me about festivals. Lerato had access about upcoming festivals, who's hosting what and everything. Then I went to Mpumalanga, a Hoya Position one. It had some steak.
This is poetry.
Yes, this is poetry by then. Some steak, at least Mama Wana, Twara Balance Wana, came back, Ratanda, Hoy. Like almost, I think it was about 3 festivals.
Poetry.
Yes.
And then you were here.
One, and I was here, coming back with steak. And I felt good, I felt good. Sharp. Then, fast forward, I applied 2016, I started like really applying for NSFAS around September. That's when I got my result of feedback from UJ.
For 2017?
Yes. And not for UJ when I applied. I just applied for whatever course I can find. I have greater advantage. You know, like that, the one with the politics or I applied for operations management and management services. They are under one thing. Bansia go operation, Bansia go management services. Then I have to cancel management services. Then the grade 10 student in me are Kohonya. You know, that thing of saying management operations are operator, want to be operator. Operations management. Plus agree under the faculty of engineering and built environment. Hey,
2017, Jan.
Yeah. But I'm still.
And like, what's going on in your mind?
I spoke to Mama. I understand that. I know. I understand. You know, it's just a matter of time. And then my parents were not focus on your school. No create opportunity. Focus on your school. When you can help wherever you can. Cool, sharp. 2017, I went to school doing operations management. I think it's a right mentality because with propaganda they introduced us where there is nothing in your part. Well, understand you need to get used to reading, you need to get used to learning new things every day. So the course for me, I treated it as an art. Even the way I was preparing myself for the tests and exams, it was like I was wait to a point where a lecturer called me over, was like, were you copying? It's like, no.
Not script. Also, you know the lines.
Whatever that is on the slide, put it in
why memorize?
Yes. The slides. But I was going to fell because scholar is a reality. It's not actor.
You know?
Then, first semester, things were fine. But I wasn't happy because I was like, how's this working out for me? Do I even have a plan?
Like this?
You understand?
Yeah.
Yona, I understand it's not hard. By there, it is not hard. Then second semester showed me the reality of university. And I think I'd say I was raised well, and I'm lucky that I didn't get pressure at university, having to be a slave. I think the art changed.
Disciplines you.
Yeah.
Art disciplines you.
It disciplined me in so many ways.
Yes.
You understand? As long as I can wear and feel comfortable, because almost my life is fedite here para shoot, and never minding who's looking at me, because I knew, okay, I have a goal that I should reach. So 2017 second semester, then I spoke to my parents. UJ came back to, TUT came back to me, because at TUT I applied for drama. They came to me, they were like, yeah,
we are taking
you have a space, but mix up Laila and as far from that side. Then I spoke to my parents. I was like, guys, you know what my parents said? Mostly my mom. And I understand where she comes from. That's how they were raised. And she was like, never start something and not complete it. I understand? Because it's gonna be a habit of which that habit might turn into a curse. You won't finish anything in life. Those words, like, them petty, then I was like, okay. I also understand, because my parents didn't believe so much. Even now, I don't think they do understand what I'm doing. Understand? But so that they can see. Understand? So I was like, okay, sharp. Then second semester now, things were like getting up here. Cool, finished first year. Second year, high was laughing. Now it's a university now.
You're no longer going to varsity.
No, it's university now. Yeah. Things was now like tough, and I spoke to my performance now started being, oh yes, 2017 I was busy with school and art. Understand? Like I was
also, it's a poet.
Yeah, I was not poet. Now I was introduced into
drama,
acting,
everything,
and everything. So sometimes I would come for the all night rehearsal. You know, like I was, I was all over the place. Also, understand? 2017. I applied for PMA agencies and rejected all. So some of them they're telling me I'm not meeting minimum requirements. Some of them they're telling me they are full. You know, all these excuses.
Yes.
2018 early, I think around Feb or March, I applied again. Same list. I sent my show because 2017 I was working on myself, like whatever I compiled the show reel, my profile, so I sent everything. So they rejected the very same way they did last year, but only one agent, Eloren, I wasn't even expecting to be signed by, took me in. The agent called Contractors Artist.
Yes.
When I went through, there was so much big faces,
celebrities and contractors. Yes, almost all the celebrities are in contractors. Yes,
I was like, this is a big agent, because I was expecting to be accepted by those upcoming agencies and everything.
Yeah,
I was like, is this a sign or what?
And then these ones they will reject.
They rejected me. You know, your star qualities, your what because they are still like Bang. You know, and when contractors send an email, I took it with that thing of saying, well, oh, it's another rejection because I just saw you with the contractor. I was like, that's what I want. Then I took a nap. I woke up, I read the email, and they were like, we would like to discuss the possibilities of representing. I felt like I was dreaming. I switched off my phone. I slept again. Then I woke up. I read the email. Same thing. They were like, come to our offices on Monday. It was Friday by then. I couldn't wait. When I got there, they said, yeah, we like your show reel, you have potential, what, but we would advise you to go look for other possible agencies before you can be sure you want to sign with us. I was like, guys,
I'm sure.
Bona, no sure.
Yes,
I went
yes.
there with the copies 36, even though they didn't tell me to come with them. Just
To
to be
the
the
ID copy. Certifying.
When in case they were like, so we will need what. The only thing I learned is now is what was it by then? Oh, I had to go home and read the contract terms, the actually things and everything. So I got signed by contractors today. The following day, I got the auditions and acted. I was like, this is so quick. I felt like 2018 was my
Sometimes
best.
life happens like this. Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention. First ever professional production film production alone I got it was 2017.
Okay.
During Open called Bushe. Yeah, it's been repeated a lot now. And
Where?
like, kwena smama oh ndrekele cook.
Ke taba tsa kgale. Ke godile nakwela.
Mara ruboni mo bana go TV. Mo kana ba patele and I'm like, oh my guy. You know to explain this industry is tough.
Yes.
TV abulaisha.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer theater. Because with theater, tell people,
No one even knows you.
When you say you are actor, or
What's
theater,
that guy? You're
like, yeah, that's a ball because
a little theater.
You know, hey, who doesn't have TV? Oh, look at that guy. Marijuana takes. See that one?
I get about TV
Look, West Part. Or Mudima bless a character or player as a rich person. I understand. I would go when I spoke. So, 2018, contractors, then things would come in just along fine. He created audition, shortlisted, not setting in a row. Hi man, you got to a point along the school now, so from over. Yes, my performance started being low now. Because
you're focusing on.
Because now I was also now doing a mainstream theater called UJ. UJ doesn't do performing art, but it has a theater, and theater wanna like buy rent, and also they do have shows, they cast professional actors. You know? Then I was fortunate enough.
So you are doing this for UJ, the acting for UJ, at the same time you're still with operations.
With operations management, I'm pushing the course. Get grievance to right? Other modules I did well. There's a module to operations technique. Is that find the X, solve the X, high school. Caught up with me, right? It's my karma. Understand? Cool. I failed that module. Of which I had to carry it
to the next year.
Third year, I carry a module was second year. I failed our third year. Now, as we speak, I'm done with all the modules. I'm only doing one module.
It's operations.
Operations technique. That X, I'm still finding it. I'm still fighting with it. That's the one that is holding my diploma in operations management. You understand?
And then you are acting for UJ.
My acting for UJ, I was part of the student production, which is being considered as the professional student production. That was my first time going to Grahamstown. I've always heard of there's something called
Grahamstown Arts Festival. Hey.
Man, how amazing it is, how artistic and everything. I was so blessed to go to Grahamstown. I saw people. I met like people were looking at me on TV. I was like, but they hating me. I'm like, and everyone's like, hey, sure. I was like, why? Yeah. I'm like, Siafana la. Everyone is an artist. There's no celebrity vibe. I'm like, oh yes. So I was like, so that means Linda Hevampona.
Very high.
Yeah. There was a time we were having the drinks on Red and Parrot something, some club or Grahamstown. And the guy was right next to me. It's like, hey man, I'm rubbing shoulders with big people, man. I understand.
Yeah.
And take pictures, and I was like, I'm making it in life. Cool. 2018, 2019, my third year. Well, I failed my module. What third year? Then I got to be in a professional production, not a student anymore, where I was casted with Ukucho Green, Craig Maurice, you know,
the big people.
Yeah, the people who have been. Understand? Then we're rehearsing for Metamorphosis. I was the only student who was featured in that.
Come on, you are not even studying drama.
I'm not even studying drama.
What's the shock of my life? In my life, when I do drama, for you, Jay.
Niggas. Oh yes, 2019. Okay, 2019 was also my best year.
Okay.
I forgot to mention this. There's Dumandlovu Academy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went to those auditions and I was taken in.
Okay.
And go Dumandlovu, they take people with qualifications from tertiary, half, and take half with people who have talent, aka potential. So I was part of the AKAs. And then I was like, oh man, there's potential here.
So you did the Dumandlovu.
Yeah, but we are wanna like, I don't know, it's in me, right? Some of the things when someone teaches you, you're like, this is something alone I've been doing, but
I didn't know. I think that's what happened when I went to drama school.
Yeah.
I was like, I told one of my lecturers, Prince, I said, Prince, I've always known this, I just did not know the drama terms.
Yeah.
I've always been doing this, I just did not know that it was called this.
Exactly.
And Prince said something to me that was so powerful. He said, here, we are not teaching you anything new. We are just helping you see something that is already in the inside of you, something that you already know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people had a problem with, how do you come from law school and then you do an honors in drama? Didn't you start from first year?
Yeah.
And when I went there, they took me with, you have potential, you have the talent, and everybody was like, on what basis? We are starting from first year and all of that. It's that thing that's in you, the talent that will speak for you.
Exactly. So even today, I'm still considering myself as a gold. Veloring is still within the stone.
Jack, I never knew that you're not doing drama at UJ.
One understand.
No education. No formal education.
No formal education.
Just Mudimu did his
the
things.
only training that I could say I had is the Dumandlovu one. But then also, I wouldn't say it was a training.
Yeah.
Because Obab Duma told us, well, this is not where I'm going to teach you.
Yeah.
Here we are on advanced level. Because it's a mix of people who went to school for 4 years to study drama and you guys. So we're not going to lower our standard. Now we're just polishing up. So if we're not, who didn't go to school can't catch up, you need to go and read books on your own.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this. That's the only formal training that I did.
I'm so shocked.
Then besides that, nothing. Part of the production went to Grahamstown again. It's 2019, right? 2019 was my best year. Who said this so? I have this thing in me all the time when I'm about to give up, something comes up and gives me hope, and it's like.
And what's up? God does that. It just comes at the right time.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is this a sign or what?
Yeah.
And now when you're like, okay, this is a sign, and there's hope. Let me push. Then things fade out. Then you're like, what's it like? It's like.
Yeah.
2019 November was like, so this year Vela Azanke.
Great.
Yeah. Then I got the auditions at the end. Then it was about from past paleontology science based at that. Then I was like, you know what, let me just go. By that time I was like, you know what, 2019, I'm done with you, I'm waiting for 2020. I'm done with 2019. Then I got there. I was competing with people who went to tertiary, people with
buddy 4 years degrees.
For me to know that, because on our waiting area, it was
performance
aesthetics, man.
Oh my God, do you remember black aesthetics? Oh my God, do you remember? Oh, do you know? Oh yes, I did that. Yeah.
This language you're learning, I'm not familiar with. In terms of it's a dramatic student.
Yes.
And I'm all listening. Guess what? I got the role. They were looking for only one guy. Out of 15 of us, I got the role.
No education.
No education. But education is important.
Yes. Amen.
It's important.
Mara wena how tsebo results mdawo watwa areng mama bari ke credo mutwa.
We hear of the studies.
I can't say that. I tried for 2 years. I couldn't
Stanislavski. Yes.
I need to go back to my honors. Stanislavski, something like that. Yes.
I understand. Then I got the role. This, I would consider it as my big theater gig that I've worked on,
Yeah.
right? Of which I'm so grateful for the process that I went through for y'all. Because as a part of UJ student production, we were not getting paid. Understand? But we were introduced into professional platforms.
Yes.
Even when I was part of the professional production,
The real
they
one.
reminded
You had
me,
the
"Oh,
professionalism."
you are a UJ student, so we are growing you. Hence, we can't pay you. I was like, cool. But because of Banale, they zammed me with something. Because I was the only student and people were rating the shows. You understand? Then this gig alone I got, it's a first professional
Theater gig
that I got. Of which it's a touring production. 2019 November. It's supposed to be touring 2020. Understand?
COVID, yeah.
Understand? It's science based. The evolution, how humankind started, how everything. It's a physical theater. Performing like a tight.
Yes.
Stop. Performing like a tight. Understand? Everything is so exciting. I was like, yo. Now, you know that feel of saying, you know that after performing, I've rated. You know that feel like, okay, so far,
I have 3 shows, so can I 3,000?
You know, and by that time, you have been promised so and so, because we are promised about 120 shows complete in a year, because we're touring South Africa and other parts of Africa. At this time, as we speak,
only Uganda.
Ghana. You good?
Somebody please help me.
Well, yes, I was supposed to be in Ghana, understand? But then COVID-19 happened, understand? But I got to taste the touring part of it, understand? We had our first talk on the board in March.
Yes, I saw
that. Here's the thing.
Yes.
You're getting paid to rehearse. Like just
come,
just come
before the show
and fumble the lines. We will pay you. It's okay. Just come and tell us you don't know your line.
I don't remember my line. Oh, sorry, I'm not feeling well. Can I take a break?
Then they'll be like, okay, guys, that's it. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Sign off. Getting paid per week.
Oraro nkabe unkishadi moving.
When
COVID.
No. I don't know, maybe not over Italy.
More show.
More show.
You cannot get the balloon.
To thank you for your invitation, because we hardly get these platforms to share our stories. But it's okay. It really run back to normal. Understand? So we went to Limpopo. We rehearsed for the whole of January, because we started rehearsing from 6th January until 16 February. 17 we started with our test shows. We started our tour in Gauteng basically. So we're to
I remember.
Side. Then March we
went to
Limpopo.
Yes.
Feb we're supposed to be doing Mpumalanga. We're supposed to be covering all 9 provinces.
And then
Uganda, Mozambique, and all these things. I was ready to do my passport. Ish, when nearly talk about social media. Self-faster, engineering on my way to the next show. Yeah, but COVID happened. We don't know why. But I think, you know when they say, every storm that comes, it's either for the good or for the learning. I understand. It's not for failing. I don't believe in failure. It's either you win or you learn. That's how it is. Like you win or you learn. I understand.
# you win or you learn.
You don't fail. You don't fail. You only fail when you give up.
You only fail when you refuse to learn.
Exactly.
And then I'm still shocked. Like, Hori, you are not doing drama. For you, Jay. I'm so shocked.
I'm not.
So you are self-taught all these things, and all, and you are learning in the process as you go.
Yeah.
But you are finishing what you started.
I'm finishing what I've started. of which, the funny thing, when I spoke to my parents, I told them already, guys, I'm about to finish that thing. You remember that thing? Yes. So afterwards, I'm gonna give my qualification to you guys. Leave somewhere. If life it gets to be tough, so it's really dusting off. Yeah. But I don't think I'll ever fail in this industry. Yeah. So this qualification, I'm just doing it for myself and mostly for my parents, so that
something.
yes,
I
so
did
that
something and I
competed.
competed.
Okay, what they've asked me to do to really. You understand? So afterwards, after finishing up with this qualification, I'm gonna like fully focus
on
in
the
arts. Yeah. I'm gonna because I believe in myself and I believe in what I do.
And then the videos.
Well,
tell me about the videos.
The videos. At first, I started with videos whereby I would, do some voiceovers or maybe movie and I'm like, let me just do a voiceover. Then there was this girl now is making waves by the name of Petru. Probably like blowing up YouTube, and I was like, Jack, you have potential. Why don't you just take videos and upload? I was like, yeah, I'm thinking that, but I don't feel confident enough where I could post my stuff out there. I feel like
I also feel that.
And she did as she advised me. Now she's blowing up. She's getting paid by YouTube. She's getting invitation to host things. I understand. But then I was like, okay, then that's when actually this thing it's working out, because all the time when I upload, people get inspired, people get impressed. People tell me, in fact, I want to do that. How do you do it? And I always don't have the answer to that. Because for me, it wasn't because of an injury, it was because of passion. It's a calling for me. All the time, I classify myself for art. It's like a songwalk. I understand the songwalk and having the calling. So for me, I consider myself as art songwalk.
And then the Black God. Tell me about the Black God.
The Black God name came from people. I performed in Alexander Theatre. So when I perform, I become a different person on stage. Because in propaganda, they taught me when you get on stage, there's what we call a theatrical death. You forget who you are. You die. You become what we want you to be on stage. So I've created my own voice on stage. When I'm on stage, there's a voice that I use.
There's a Sasha Fierce.
No, there's a voice.
There's a Sasha Fierce that comes through.
There's a thing.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
There's a thing that I use when I'm on stage. Right? So there's this one guy that was doing some, I think it's a black movement, black consciousness movement thing. And our piece by that time, it was based on black race, black race read, black child, wake up, so understand, because we have been the advocate of blackness,
black consciousness.
Understand.
Yes.
So that guy was like, were you the one who was reciting inside? Look on it. I was like, yeah, you, my guy. Your voice is sounded like God. So I'm like, oh yeah. Then I carried the very same black race poetry into other platforms, and people were like, the real black thing and everything. Then I was like, okay, fine. These are the most
common compliments,
they were outstanding. And by that time, I was calling myself as Jack the Poet. By that time, I was like, okay, I need to come up with something, because people, even Bullarat and other people, they used to, my guy, you are good. You are doing beyond what we know other people. Then I was like, I need to find a name that would resonate with my work. And I was like, okay, fine, then that's how the name
Black God came about.
Because I push the black consciousness poetry so much.
No, but the truth is, you've got such a beautiful voice. Your voice is...
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
God.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Understand? That's how the name Black God came about.
Okay.
And then, I feel like it now introduced a new positive pressure in my work. Because when you get into a place and you're like you're a black god, you know, a god is someone who can do beyond.
So you better bring it up.
Exactly.
Bring
Don't
it
just
up.
say you're a black god if you
And
cannot
then
bring us some.
If you are going to be the black god, you better be a god.
Exactly in what you do. So that's how I got paid. Now I started making sure my work is up to the mark. It speaks to what I call myself. Understand? Even though a lot of people, for example, where now I stay, they don't know my real name.
You black god.
They know my artistic name.
Black god.
Today, even people who knew me as Jack, they know me with my artistic name.
BG.
BG. Big guy. Understand? Yeah.
Okay, so you take your videos, you just do whatever, recite a poem, and then you post them on your socials.
Yes, and then people compliment.
Watch, people.
Lately,
people
I've
share.
started a new trend,
Yeah.
which I felt like it's working out. Impersonating.
I saw that. I was like, Jesus.
Now,
I wanted to make sure. I wanted to bring you here so that we can make sure for my people, Ori. This is not TikTok vibes. Can you do a wallet or a someone that you impersonated? Let's do a wallet.
Let's do a wallet.
Yes. 1 minute, short, a wallet.
Okay, I'll just repeat what I did. I was like, okay, this feels new.
I'm so excited.
Like, oh wow, Kuku Mancha, Waraka, my best friend. Charles? Oh well, Charles, I not okay, my friend. Right now, I feel like my bones are shattering apart. Oh, what have we done to offend the heavens? Why are they watching silent? Are the beds laughing at our sorrows? You see, Gugu, if Jesus could land on this forbidden earth, so that him and I we could have a decent talk. Or maybe if I could apologize for whatever sins that I may have committed. Oh yes, them are all my girls. Yeah.
Jesus! I have to like write a whole one-man show for you. I feel like we can make money.
Please.
Oh my Jesus!
You know?
And it just comes.
It just comes. It just comes.
It just happens. You just open your mouth and.
Exactly.
Okay, so which video, which impersonation? So who one is?
Impersonation.
Well, no, so which impersonification video do you want us to show the people? Yama.
The wallet one.
The wallet one.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, I wish I had a big screen so I could say, okay, hit it up. But you know what? While I drink my tea, you watch the video.
Gugu Mancha. Moraga, my best friend. Charles. Well, Charles, I'm not okay, my friend. I'm not. Right now, I feel like my bones are shattering apart. Oh, what have we done to offend the heavens, Gugu? Why are they watching? Silent. Are the birds laughing at our sorrows? You see, Gugu, if Jesus could land on this forbidden earth, so that him and I could have a decent talk, or perhaps if I could apologize, Gugu, for whatever sins that I may have committed. Oh yes, them are all my girls.
And now the good news about these 2 videos that I've done so far of this Skeem Saam actor score. The videos have reached the Skeem Saam executive producer's eyes and director's eyes, and they complimented, and I have screenshots. You are doing good. Something good is coming on your way.
I'm just trying to say that I don't bring just anybody here. I just like.
Yeah, and I must say, Skeem Saam, this is what I'm promising everyone. Skeem Saam will be the show. I will not die not being in it. And not just being in it as an introduction of an actor, but being in it as a big thing. Yeah.
Amen.
That's a promise.
I shall remind you, I roll with the big dogs. I don't drink tea with just anybody. Okay, so what should we look forward to Jack? Okay, apart from Skeem Saam, where are we going as the Black God?
I think I would say we're going to greater heights.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know where, but I know that it's up there.
We are going big.
You understand? Because there's so much Elohoreng, it's giving me signals. Remember that time
you are going.
Yes, that time we're like, Mama, give me a signal. I'm seeing so much signals. Or greater things are coming. It's just a matter of time and patience. But in the course of patience and waiting, never stop working on yourself. Of which, that's what I do. A day will never go by without training my voice. That's one of the most powerful elements that I have in this industry. My voice speaks for me. My voice plays a huge role.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to ask you, what advice can you give to a young father who's thinking, I've had dreams of going to school or of pursuing my passion, but now I've got to work. I'm working at Woolworths because Mwana, so my dreams are, sort of put them aside. Like, what advice could you give to a young father? Yeah. Even if it's not about their dreams, just also about being present as a young father yourself.
Yeah.
And so that the cycle of absent fathers does not continue.
Yeah, because I think it's one of the pandemics still we have been in it.
Yeah.
The absenteeism of fathers. Understand? But what I can tell fathers out there, being present, it doesn't need you to have money. It doesn't require anything from you. It just wants you to be there and spend your time. Because there's a reason why there are people who will tell you or get angry with you, like, hey, you wasted my precious time, because time is the most valuable thing. You can't reverse what you have lost. You've wasted, you can't reverse it. You can't even catch up with it. So if you dedicate yourself, even that 1 hour, 2 hours, and spend time in 1 hour, it counts a lot, because understand? Hence, you see sometimes Lauren Bana on a later stage they rejecting the fathers. Understand? Yes, and also we as young fathers, we shouldn't try to live up to social standards that have been expected.
You guys, I am so sad. I am so sad, you guys. My camera ran out of battery because me and Jack, we are here. I'm so sad. I want to apologize for the quality. You guys will notice that from here, the quality is. I am so sorry, and I don't even know what to say. But you guys, bear with me. And if you know you have the means to sponsor me with a second camera, God speak to you. Amen.
Amen.
Black God.
Yes.
I want you to say something to yourself. I want you to put it like this, Jack. Looking at everything happening in your life currently. So say, Jack.
Jack, it's possible. Jack, your destiny is here. You are just one step away. But Jack, never, ever, ever, ever undermine yourself like that. I feel like I've undermined myself in a lot of things. And Jack, run away with every opportunity that you get exposed to, because in today's life, people of our skin color, they're gonna face hardships. Considering what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
So
don't ever undermine yourself. Do not. Okay, I want you to say something to a young person watching you who is just in a phase where you are trying to finish a course, trying to pursue passion, trying to push a hustle. Look into the camera, no quality Mara. Look into the camera and say something to another young person.
Okay. First and foremost, I think to a young person, I would say you need to be real with yourself before you can be real with the world. Like, by so saying, what I mean, Ore, you need to be true to yourself. You need to follow what you truly want and what you truly believe in, not what you think the society is expecting from you. Understand? Every dream and every career is valid. Don't do things, don't repeat the mistakes that I did. But if you want to repeat them, you might not survive that and hang yourself. Now I survived it, but I don't think I would let anyone that I know to go through what I did. So don't do things because you see your friends doing it or you saw someone doing it. So you and you think or you can do it. And I just want to highlight something. Most people, they want to be in the media industry because the media shows the glamorous side of media industry. Have you ever seen engineers, doctors, social workers having a TV program show? No. Hence, a lot of people, they don't know about those careers. They know about acting, singing, because that's what they show on the media. Well, I understand that. So, to me, my younger self, of which it's you, yes, follow your dreams, be real, be disciplined, don't have pride, be humble, guys. I wonder if you can be humble, everyone would want to work with you, and everyone would prefer to be around you. Yes.
Jack Blackguard.
Yes.
Oh, your voice is so soothing. I'm gonna hear you in my ear the whole night. Like, be real, be humble. You guys, you had him. Be real, be humble. Jack, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You were such a nice vibe. You have a great energy. That's why I refer to Jelly Bakery. Because
airtime is too much.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming. How's the experience?
The experience is so amazing. The African vibe. You know, you took me back to the roots. Yes.
No board.
No board. You know. Yes.
Amazing.
The experience is so refreshing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stanza.
Woo! Stanza. What
As
do
we
you
close.
hoy? What do we
This is the last time they're gonna hear your voice. So.
Yo! What do we even hoy? What do we hoy? Yo, I have a lot of fires in my head.
Stop thinking. Choose one.
Okay. Abortions promoted on stop signs. Penis enlargements on danger boxes. How ironic and twisted is our world. You see, a lot of fatherless kids. Lots of fatherless kids are the result of one night stand. Today, those men, their knees are so weak, they can't stand the seed and the blossom they planted in the garden of dreams. Yeah, maybe if you can cut it there. Yes!
These really fathers!
Yes!
Fathers! We are still. Oh no, we just. Father's Day was 2 weeks back. 2 weeks back. It was last month. So we're still there, Mariah. Literally, like it. Thank you so much for your energy, for everything, for your talent. Your talent will speak for you. We will see you at the Grammys. You will get those Grammys. You will get those Best Actors. You will get them. I am prophesying. All you gotta say is go deeper, mama.
Exactly. I receive.
You will be big.
Yes.
The world will know you. They will.
Thank you.
You will be on Skeem Saam. You will be on all these big Netflix shows that we are watching. I believe so. I know so.
Yes.
We look forward to watching you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys, very, very nice interview I had today. And I'm really, really sorry about the quality of this. Like I said, you guys, look out for Jack. Oh, sorry, I forgot. And I'm human. I can forget. Anyway, back to Jack. How do we find you? How do we follow you on socials?
Oh yes. Facebook, it's Jack Black God. Instagram, it's M_Black God. On Twitter, it's Jack_Black God.
This week, we are on Jack_Black God. Y'all better right now. Check and do the things. Make sure you watch his videos, you guys. Make sure you like, you comment, you share. But if you are on this part of the video and you haven't subscribed, like, what are you doing?
Subscribe.
Bathong.
Hit that notification button. Or what?
Open the check on YouTube.
Yeah. That one.
Do the right things, you guys. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed filming it. It was awesome having Jack here, the Black God. So you better follow him and do the things. You guys, you know how we do it here at K-Mesh. My campfires keep burning, my coffee remains hot, my cup stays full, and my heart keeps on giving. My name is K-Mesh, and you know what? You get your tissues and let's go.